everybody, and welcome to your Angel Messages reading for July 2023. This is when I'm filming this video, and I'm doing it with the intention of messages you may need to receive this month to make July the best month that you can, or lessons that you may be coming up this month and things that may challenge you. But if you stumble on this reading later on in life and you feel really drawn to one of these piles, of course, still listen to what I have to say and the messages, because sometimes these things aren't time sensitive, and some messages you'll find years later, and something in here, one of these messages, will actually correspond to you. So if you feel drawn, for sure, don't be dissuaded by the month. But if you're here in July 2023, welcome. I hope you do enjoy. Take a moment and meditate on these three piles and really feel in tune with which one you're drawn to. I'm going to start today's reading by spraying some Angelic Light Beings Meditation Mist made by Anishinabe's Naturals, which is my lovely aunt. Her products are amazing and really help me meditate and get in tune with being able to read. So I want to thank her for this, and let's get started. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start here with some Archangel Oracle cards to see what the main messages are for you this July. We have Leadership, Breathe, Courage, and Overcoming Difficulties. Wow. Okay, so let's go through each card one at a time, and then we'll kind of talk about how they kind of interact with each other and the messages that I'm receiving here. So we have Leadership first. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. And we have Breathe. Archangel Raphael, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And Overcoming Difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, not sure. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Okay. So right away, I see that you have really recognized something in yourself that's holding you back. You're taking a moment to really face something that's preventing you from being your best self, something that's preventing you from, I see it being a career move for you, something that's scary, something that's a leap of faith, but something where you are the leader. You are in charge of this. And it's not even necessarily that you are in charge of other people, but you're in charge of yourself. You're leading yourself to this goal that you want, this work endeavor, this career that you want. And in order to do that, you need to have courage. You have to find that courage deep within yourself. You need to really tap into that inner strength you have, because you do have it. But in order to do that, you need to breathe and you need to be present. So I recommend that you take some time every day to just meditate. It could just be for 10 minutes. And if you find it difficult to really go into a meditative state, you need to find how you can do that for yourself, whether it's yoga. I think what I'm seeing is just using YouTube videos, like YouTube meditation music, just putting that on and sitting down, in the lotus position or laying down on your back and just listening to that for 10 minutes a day, just to be alone with your thoughts, to give yourself some time away from your stressors, to really be in tune with who you are and what you want, because you are important and what you desire is important. And I see that you're overcoming that, and you should be proud of yourself for that. You have overcome so much, and this card is saying that you're doing it. You are overcoming these challenges in your life, and you should be proud. So let's delve now into the tarot. I'm using this Angel Tarot deck, and we'll see what else we need to know about this. That is bizarre. This is absolutely bizarre because these cards are shuffled completely. That is so weird that we've got the 6, 7, 8 of air, which is swords. So this is the suit of communication. This is the suit of ideas. This is the suit of, I would say taking action in a way, but actually, no, not taking action, but more planning. So your thinking, your communication, you taking your steps forward. So let's start off here with the Page of Water. This is also the cup suit for those of you who are interested with more traditional tarot. So the Page of Water is the Page of Cups. This is the suit of emotions, and that's just simply it. So on the card it says, oh my goodness gracious, let's not lose ourselves here now. All right, so on the card it says, a new person enters your life, a relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. I think for many of you, this card represents you. I see this being a sign that you are coming into your spirituality, you're coming into being comfortable with who you are and what you actually want. And all of that comes with an increased awareness of the universe. It comes with an increased awareness of who you are, an increase in introspection, and an increase in you being in touch with that emotional side of yourself. I just see this saying lean into that, lean into you being able to be vulnerable, being able to trust your emotions and trust your gut over. That's what it is. Trusting your gut over your brain, because your brain is going to think circles around you with this change in your life. And it's saying you don't have to think about it, you just have to follow your heart. So I do see this being you, being a representation of you. So as far as this goes, this is pretty bizarre how we've got the 6, 7, and 8, but the 6 here, you are starting a new journey, like it said. You're overcoming the difficulties shown here in the Archangel cards, but you're going towards a new situation that is just beautiful. You see all this white light around these unicorn, I think they're unicorns? Yeah. Yeah, they're not horses, they're unicorns. So you're going towards the future that you want. You are overcoming all of the stuff in your life through your breathing techniques, through your courage and your ability to trust that emotional side of yourself, that side of yourself that is giving you these intuitive feelings for what you actually are supposed to be doing. And by following that, you're heading towards a beautiful, beautiful new chapter in your life. So trust that. Okay, so with this card, I'm seeing you're starting it this month, but it's not going to happen in a month. You need to be patient with yourself and patient with the process of this change. These ideas and, Rome wasn't built in a day sort of thing. These changes you want to make in your life. So you're in this leadership position, which I absolutely see you doing and doing well. You can't expect all of this to happen overnight. You can't expect it to happen in a month. So what I see this saying here, in July, you are going to be making this change, deciding on this change, committing to it, and going towards that brighter future, but you're not going to get there quite yet. And you have to really push through those feelings of self-doubt, those feelings of, what if this isn't the right time? What if this isn't the right thing to do? Maybe I should do something safer. You're going to really have to push through that, because that's going to challenge you this month, and that's what this is showing me. It's showing me you're committing to this decision, but you could become off track if you don't stay committed to that decision. So you need to breathe, stay in the present moment, have that courage in order to continue getting to that next goal. And then this one, yeah, this is more of this. So you feel trapped. You feel like you've committed to this goal you want, but you're not super confident in it. You're afraid to have this commitment. And even though you'll commit to it, there'll be times where you doubt it. There'll be times where this month you're just like, what am I doing? This is absolutely stupid. I don't deserve to do this. This isn't going to pan out for me. This isn't going to work for me. But this is saying that all of those illusions, all of those thoughts are completely egoic. They're in your head, and your soul and your intuition and your spirit guides, your angels, are trying so hard to give you signs that you listening to your gut and you following what it is you truly want, that is what they want, and that is what you should do. Because the more you are trapped by your own lack of self-confidence, the more you're trapped by these egoic things, it's just going to take longer for you to get to where you need to be. And you're not going to be happy until you let yourself. That's a message I'm getting strong. You have to let yourself be happy now, in the present, in order to achieve these things you want in the future. Because even if you achieve them, you're not going to be happy until you let yourself. That's actually, yeah. So let yourself be happy now, because even if you achieve these things, it's not going to change how you feel inside. You need to put the work in now to be present and to love yourself, how you are, to be in touch with that emotional side of yourself. And I see you doing that this month, making a conscious decision to work on healing and to get rid of this self-doubt. It's a challenge that you're going to face, but you're going to work through it. And you absolutely can do that. And you will do that. You're a lot stronger than you think. Okay, so I'm going to move all this up a little bit. Now, these last oracle cards are how you can make July the best month it can be. These are going to be your tools for dealing with this lack of self-confidence and really having the drive within yourself to follow these goals that you want to pursue. So the first, have you asked your angels or guides for help with this? So asking for help, praying, being in touch with your spiritual side, asking the angels, asking God for help at this time will help you feel more relaxed, will help you feel less alone, and they will help you on this journey. But you need to ask, and you need to put in conscious effort to build a relationship with them, because they can't help you if you don't ask for their help. We've got visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. And again, this is just echoing kind of this entire reading. You need to believe that you can achieve these things you want, these goals you have set for yourself. This month isn't about achieving them. This month is about you getting the blueprint down to achieving them. And that is completely through you visualizing it, through you believing that you'll get there. And so what I recommend is every night when you go to bed, put some conscious time into you thinking about your life as if you're living it in the way where this dream has come true. So you're just going through life as you normally would, but your routine is completely built around this dream you have, where you are completely in control of your life, where everything is just falling into place, and you have this very ambitious dream just coming to you because you are talented and you have it in you to make this happen. But you can't do it if you don't believe you're going to. Because if you don't believe you're going to and you're not visualizing it, you're not going to put in the work. And you're going to be trapped in this self-confidence spiral, and you're just going to be really unfulfilled. And the world deserves to see your work. The world deserves for you to share that part of yourself with them. So don't deprive them of that, and really work on visualization. Visualize yourself living that life already. And really think about how you'll feel when you have these things and when you've achieved these things you want to achieve, and just think about them as if you've already achieved them, and you'll see miraculous change in your life. The last card we have here is Power Animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. So I see that you have a special pet. Some of you may have a dog or cat or some kind of other animal that you're very close with and you go to when you're upset, maybe a familiar or something like that. And So lean on that animal when you're feeling this way. That can help you reach your meditative state. Just go and spend some time with that animal. And for those of you that don't have a pet or they don't kind of resonate with this, pay attention to your dreams. Because if you're dreaming about a specific animal over and over again, or you're seeing a specific animal over and over again, really stop and reflect on what that means, what that animal represents, or what they're associated with, and how that could be a sign for you to keep going with this. So I wish you the best of luck with this. I hope this resonated for you. Your July is all about committing to your plan and really building yourself up with beautiful confidence, because you deserve to be confident. And there's not enough time on this planet for you to sit and doubt yourself and doubt your abilities, because you are so talented and you have the potential to achieve so much. And even though it's not going to happen overnight, this is the month where you make that decision concrete and you work for it. And it's going to take some time, but you'll get there, absolutely. And the more you pour yourself into this, the faster you're going to see returns and the faster you're going to see yourself on your way to that goal. So thank you so much. I hope you resonated with this reading. If you are interested in booking a one-on-one reading with me, the link to my shop is in the description. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading, as I said before, it's all about how to make July your best month, the things that you'll be facing this month, and really what this month is all about and how to make it the best for you. So these first oracle cards are going to give me kind of an idea of what the major things are in your life this month. So first we have chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred gemstones and safe. So far, I'm feeling like this month is going to be a healing month for you. So we have clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. We've got relationship harmony. The angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. And spiritual understanding. I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you to understand your spiritual truths. So it sounds like this month is all about healing for anyone who picked pile 2. Healing, further developing your spiritual gifts and your spiritual identity, really leaning into those things that make you feel good, like yoga and exercise and stretching and walks in nature, and spend time in the grass. I'm seeing like damp grass and just that smell after it rains, and walking around and really just enjoying how after a rain everything is more green, the moss on the trees, and just that feeling of being connected to nature. I feel like you resonate with that, pile 2. I'm seeing for some of you that you're going through a difficult time in regards to a relationship right now. It could be a breakup, it could be conflict with a significant other, and it could be conflict within the family or some kind of significant relationship that is hard and is a part of your healing process for this month. And spiritual understanding, a part of that is really empathizing with the other people that you're having this conflict with, and even if they've wronged you, kind of trying to find a way to empathize with them and why they are the way they are, why they may have done things that hurt you, and it doesn't excuse their behavior, and you don't have to forgive them in order to heal yourself, but just taking some time to kind of understand maybe why certain things in your life have happened, and just using that as like, okay, well, I kind of get that. Let's use this as a tool to move on in my life so I can be happy, because I'm not going to be held hostage by this negativity in my life that I don't deserve, right? Oh, glary. You recognize that, so. For sure, though, this month, like I said, some of you are really going to have a huge, like, snap with your spiritual development. Some of you are going to be more clairsentient this month. Maybe you'll have a visit from a passed on loved one to help you right now at this time. So pay attention to your dreams, and maybe you'll have a visit, or maybe if the lights are flickering in some of your homes this month, you'll kind of be able to connect that with somebody. I feel like there's going to be a visit for some of you where the lights will be flickering in your house and you'll know exactly who that is like a passed on uncle or something like that that you were very close to. But this month for you is all about healing, and the angels want you to know that you are supported and loved during this month and during this healing process. So exhale, take it easy. This month is all about you getting back to balance. So give yourself that time and that space. So now I'm going to go into the tarot. See what else we're going to uncover for this month. What else we need to focus on. This may give further clarification or further specifics to the reading, or it might add something new. Let's see what we get here. That one kind of stuck, so I'm gonna... First off, I think you're having a bit of financial stress in your life, and this card is here to... I think you're worried about taking this time for yourself to heal and bring yourself back to balance because you're worried about finances. But this card is a very, very beautiful and very welcomed sign that everything with that is going to be okay. You don't have to worry about finances right now. You need to worry about you. Your finances are going to be fine. Your money situation is going to be absolutely fine. So don't put your spoons in that. Don't put your energy into that. Put your energy into yourself and the situation. Now, this is interesting here. This card here, the Four of Earth, which is the Four of Pentacles in the traditional tarot suit, it is another one about this financial stress, that you are being a little too frivolous or a little too cautious with money. You're putting too much of your energy into money, is what I'm seeing. You're obsessing about your financial situation when you don't have to. I'm not saying be irresponsible and don't think about it at all, but don't make yourself sick worrying about money, because everything is going to be okay. Just have a plan, be confident in your plan, and then don't think about it. Just follow it. You don't have to be worried about that. I'm also seeing that for some of you, charity makes you feel a lot better. And so during this process, while you're working on yourself, giving to charity, and that doesn't necessarily mean financially giving to charity, but also volunteering. Volunteering with animals, or volunteering with in a soup kitchen or something like that, something where you're around other people or animals, and being able to really give back and give your time to people that need it. You're going to see other walks of life, and it's going to help you a lot with this journey of self-discovery, this journey of developing yourself. And this card here, the ego, this is all about this relationship problem. For some of you, you're getting really hung up on why this happened, why this fallout happened, why this conflict happened. You feel like you don't deserve it, and you're feeling like a victim, which is okay. We all feel like that sometimes, and we are all victimized sometimes, but you can't let that define you, and you can't let yourself stay there too long, because you have it completely within yourself to heal. And sometimes these things just don't work out. And that's just hard. It's hard, but it's okay. You're not trapped by this situation, even though it feels like that. And again, on this card, it says being overly focused on material things. I think you're using your financial stress and your financial situation, and it could be time as well as money, not necessarily money. I think for some of you, it's more so how you're spending your time, and maybe lost time that was put into your relationship that you feel is now lost, whether that be time you spent trying to repair a relationship with a parent, or time you spent with a romantic partner and it didn't work out. You feel like it was an investment where you got nothing, but that's never the case. Every relationship we have in our life is there to teach us about ourselves, and sometimes those lessons are learned quicker than others. Sometimes something in a romantic relationship will happen that crumbles your relationship down to the ground. But because that thing happened, it set you up for your next romantic relationship with the person you're supposed to be with in the most perfect way, or some kind of, you end up with a ticket to go somewhere you were going to go with your old partner, and you end up going and meeting your new partner. It's just something like that. You don't have to be held up on the lost time, because you did get what you needed to out of it, and that's okay. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid about moving on, and you don't have to be afraid about rejection, is what I hear, which maybe you felt rejected by this person. Rejection doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you, and it doesn't mean even that you deserve to feel poorly or that you don't deserve to be with somebody. Rejection happens to everybody, and it hurts and it sucks, but there's something better coming. And sometimes we experience rejection as a way to learn. So I think some of you will resonate with that fear of rejection for sure. Maybe not all of you, but some, yes. And then the Five of Cups here. Things not turning out the way you'd hope. Not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilled milk. I think this ties more in with this, that this month for you is all about healing. And when we're healing, it's normal for us to take some time to really just feel hurt and to wallow in that, and to, it's almost addictive to be in that state where you're just in pain and you just want to stay there, because when we're in an emotional state, a lot of the time we don't want to be moved. We don't want to be raised up when we're down low, because we don't want to change. We don't like change. But you absolutely can overcome this, and you will overcome this. So you don't have to be so hung up on this situation, because this situation is here to teach you valuable lessons. It's teaching you self-love, what you deserve in a relationship, respect from yourself, and that you deserve respect from the people in your life, because you absolutely do. And this situation is going to make you more spiritual. It's going to make you happier, and it's going to set you up for relationships in your life with people who deserve your time and your attention. So these next oracle cards are going to be sort of the lessons that you have this month, the ways you can make this month the best month it can be, your best July. So we have Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. So yeah, really I'm seeing this more as tying in with this volunteer element of advice. Really lean into that. Lean into nurturing others and seeing the beauty in other people, and not allowing the situation to make you hardened or too tough, because being nurturing and being supportive of others is a beautiful thing. So really lean into that and be nurturing to yourself as well, and heal that inner child that is hurting inside of you right now. So Twin Flame, the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Whatever relationship this reading is about, it was meant to happen. This may not be, if you believe in twin flames, that this person may or may not be that person for you, but either way, this card shows me that whatever has happened right now and whatever is happening, it's divine. It's meant to. So just believe that whatever is meant to happen will unfold, and focus on being your best self, being confident, and loving yourself first. And your last piece of advice is law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So yeah, I think this is saying a change of pace, really focusing on yourself and recognizing what you need in a relationship, and how you deserve to be treated, what other people need to do in order to be worthy of your time and of your emotional investment. And when I'm saying that, I'm not saying to be unreasonable, obviously. I'm saying people need to treat you with kindness. And I think a lot of you, pile 2, have been treated very unkindly and just kind of put up with it. And this reading is saying you're stopping that. You are taking the time to see the value that is inherent in yourself, regardless of what you've achieved, regardless of where you come from, and you are making the choice to love yourself. So do that. Love yourself. I hope this resonated with you. So if you're interested in booking a one-on-one reading with me, the link to my shop is in my description here. I'd love to hear from you. So thank you so much. I hope this resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Let's start your reading. We're going to start off with some main lessons, some main things that are going on in July. They're just going to be kind of the indicator cards for your reading. I'm going to be using these Archangel Oracle cards. So we have peace. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. Clear recognize. Pay attention to your thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. You are safe. I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you against your loved ones and home. Oh, I only got 3 for this one. Okay. I picked 4 for the rest of them, so I guess I only was drawn to these 3 for this reading. So what I'm getting from this reading is that this month, the main lesson for you is all about trust. Trusting the messages that you're getting from inside of yourself. Recognizing internal cues to know what you actually want or don't want, and really being in touch with yourself. And finding that, recognizing that in yourself is going to bring you tremendous peace. And you're going to realize that you don't always have to be on edge. You're safe. I feel like you're the type of person who's always really guarded and has... it takes a lot for you to trust other people. And in many ways, you have a hard time even trusting yourself. And this month, you're going to really be aided by listening to what you truly want inside and not thinking about it too much. And I'm going to go into some tarot cards, kind of further explain what's going on here. See? So far I'm seeing, again, I've had another reading where there's almost, or there, it is three cards in a row, which is odd because these are shuffled pretty well, but anyways, we have a big message here about you being in touch with the creative side of yourself. I think you would benefit a lot from enjoying a creative passion that particularly isn't your strength, or you're not very good at it, but it brings you a lot of joy. I think you struggle a bit with doing that because you feel like it's a waste of time if you're not good at it, or you're like, I can't sing, so even though I enjoy to sing, I'm not going to because I'm not a singer, right? But what I'm seeing here is that you really just being childlike in a way and just doing those things that you love to do just because they bring you peace and just because they bring you joy. That's a good enough reason. You don't have to be a great singer to sing. You don't have to be a wonderful realism artist to draw. Just flow. Let your creativity guide you and just go with it. And I'm not seeing that this is a career change. I'm not seeing that this is anything like that. I'm not seeing, it's just, I think you're just uptight about your free time. Pile 3. I think you feel like your free time has to be productive in a way. It doesn't. And even you doing, I mean, when I say productive, I mean like you feel like you need to monetize or turn every passion that you have into something almost for monetary gain or something that other people can see, but you can just do things for you. and you can enjoy things just for you. You don't have to be good at them. And I'm seeing that the thing that you love to do, you don't feel like you're good at it. And you don't have to be, and even if you aren't, it doesn't mean you can't get good at it. It doesn't mean that you can't improve. And you seeing that improvement in yourself, in this thing that isn't coming naturally to you, you're going to be so proud of yourself. Well, as you see yourself improve, because you love to do this thing so much. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing that there's helpful people in your life, um, helpful people in your life that will help encourage you to pursue this really beautiful hobby, this way that you can relax in your spare time. Some teachers that really spark that creative juice inside of yourself. And they're going to help you take that leap forward. And perhaps if you love to sing, go to an open mic or a karaoke night at the bar and do that with other people and share that love for other people. Or if you like to do art, but you don't feel very good at it, taking an art class. And an art class, you're there to learn. If you're not amazing at drawing, that's okay. You don't have to be to go to an art class. And I'll tell you, I'm a visual artist myself, and it never came easy to me, drawing or anything like that. I'm painting did more so than drawing, but I had a hard time really replicating shapes and building figures up from nothing. And I wasn't the best artist as a kid. I was never overly talented with that, but when I got to high school, I took visual art against um, people in my life's best wishes, because I was taking music because I was good at that. But I excelled in it. I had one of the highest marks in it, and I found that the thing I love to do, drawing and painting, that I could do it. People acted like I couldn't do it, but I could. And every person has that inside of themselves. If you have a passion for something, you absolutely can do it. And if you want to take it further than just a hobby and a way to relax, you can. But you first have to be okay with doing something that's just for fun and just for you. So find those relationships and those people in your life that will help spark that fire. If there's people that aren't supportive of you in pursuing these hobbies, or aren't supporting you doing these things that you love, even just as a hobby, don't listen to them. I'm not saying cut them out of your life, but just don't share those parts of your life with them, because you don't deserve that negative energy in your life. You don't deserve to be tore down like that. And the Nine of Earth here is saying to spend some time alone, spend some time in reflection, and enjoy yourself. I'm seeing that your July for you is a peaceful time. I think for you to make the most of July, I'm hearing like go to an art class if art is your thing. Go to a pottery class, whatever this thing is. For some of you, I'm seeing it being creative, but maybe not for every person who is drawn to this reading. Maybe for some of you, it's something like you want to start exercising, but you feel like you can't because it's something you've never done before and you're worried about being judged at the gym. Sign up. Sign up for a gym class. Sign up. Learn how to do whatever it is, karate, kickboxing, weightlifting, whatever it is. Just do it. And surround yourself with those people that are going to encourage you, because they are there. They are in your life. A lot of people in your life are going to encourage you. So surround yourself with those people and not the people that are going to tear you down. And just take that leap. And through that, you're going to realize that you're safe. If you go to karaoke because singing is that thing that you love to do, and you don't sound like Adele or Celine Dion, that's okay. People are there to have fun, and you're safe. And you're going to find peace in yourself when you let yourself have fun and realize that you don't have to worry about these things. So yeah, I definitely encourage you to do that class, sign up for this thing that interests you, and just really immerse yourself in that love, because it's going to give you a zest for life. It's going to reinvigorate yourself. So these last cards that I have here are some oracle cards that are going to serve as kind of like guidance for this month, how you can make July, or whatever month you're watching this, the best month it can be for you. So let's see what they have to say. Books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. So for this, I'm seeing whatever this thing is that you're really interested in, whether it is art or exercise, whatever. Study it. Learn more about it because it's going to bring you joy. It's going to give you more energy for the other things in your life just by you reading about it, watching things about it on YouTube. Just immerse yourself in that passion and you're going to grow and you're going to see that you're going to see the fun inside of it, the fun in it. And you don't have to worry about the product. Just enjoy the journey with you learning more about this thing that you love. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. So I'm seeing with this card, you have the potential to really flourish with this. And I'm not meaning flourish in a material sense, but flourish spiritually. Whatever this interest you have is, it's going to help you evolve. It's going to help you be your best self because it's going to give you peace. It's going to help you relax and really just enjoy your life. It's an outlet for you. And you can't, July is, you have to stop being held back by whatever it is that's making you feel like you can't do this hobby, whether if you're a writer and you start writing and every sentence you write, you're in your own head, you're critical of it. Just write and don't worry about editing it until you're done a paragraph or a page or whatever works for you. Because the more you just get immersed in the journey, if you're playing guitar, and just enjoy the process. It's not always about the product. In life, we're going to enjoy a variety of different things. Apart, when you find something you're passionate about, it's not about what you create with it. It's not about the product. It's about the journey of getting there. It's about getting better. And I'm not saying that the product isn't why you're on the journey, but you're going to find the journey is the most rewarding part. And so really immersing yourself in this hobby that you have that makes you feel good and taking that leap of faith to get better at it, to study it, to share that passion with other people and allow other people to inspire you with this, it's going to help you become more in tune with yourself, more intuitive. It's going to help you be happier and more content. So definitely do that. We've got past life issue. Oh, yeah, past life issue. A situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, and heal from your past experience. So whatever is going on in regards to why you feel like you can't pursue this, why you can't relax, why you feel maybe self-conscious about pursuing this, or why you're hesitant about making connections with people, all of it has to do with some kind of past life problem. Maybe a trauma related to embarrassment or rejection or trying something and failing and feeling like that failure is the end when no failure is truly the end. It's just a lesson. But maybe you've had a failure in a past life that you were not able to fully come to terms with and fully heal from, and it is kind of connected to this in some way. And so just taking that leap of faith, spending some time reflecting on your past lives, maybe asking your angels, like it says, to remember in order to heal, going for a past life regression. They're offered in a lot of metaphysical stores or what, yeah. So if this resonates with you and you feel like you have a past life problem that is preventing you from really enjoying this hobby and really making these connections, I definitely recommend doing a past life regression with a psychic or person that you trust. So, sure. And then the last one is shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So yeah, work on filling yourself with positivity, looking in the mirror and accepting yourself for who you are and finding a way to love yourself as if you were your best friend. Imagine every day when you wake up that you're surrounded by white, loving light. Spend some time talking in prayer and asking for ways in which your life can improve, ways that you can improve yourself, ways that the angels can help you, and how you can help others. And I'm drawn with this reading to do a bit of dice to see if there's any angel numbers that are relevant to you. So let's see what we get here. Oh boy, we lost this one. We've got 3s, 33. I think 9 is also relevant, I'm feeling. So 3 is all about growth. And yeah, this is a month of growth for you. A month of taking risks. Oh, there's another 3 over here. Okay, I thought so. Didn't even see it. Wow. Yeah. 333. I think you've been seeing 333. So every time you see that, think about how it's confirmation for you to take this risk. It's confirmation for you to give yourself permission to enjoy life and enjoy the journey of getting different skills in your life to the place where you're happy with them. And we're all lifetime learners. We all learn all throughout our lives, and learning, the process of learning, is very fun. So, or it can be. Sometimes it's not, but we want it to be. And it can be for you. So every time you see this, use it as a reminder that you're on the right track as long as you're in tune with your gut. Do the things that bring you joy, regardless about what other people think. That's what the reminder is. Do what you want, regardless about what others think. Whenever you see 333, you're growing, and communicate your ideas with others. That's what I'm seeing. And good things are coming to you. Absolutely. Good things are coming. I hope that this resonated with you. I hope this is helpful for you to have the best July possible. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one reading with me, the link to my shop is down below in the description. I hope you have a wonderful day, and let me know if this resonated with you in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. This reading is going to help you have the best July possible. It's going to kind of bring some general themes that you might be seeing this month, and just how you can make the most of this month. So let's get started with that. I'm going to start off with some oracle cards that are going to serve as kind of the general theme for the reading and the month. Comfort. I am with you in your arms in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. Remember who you are. It's funny. I hear that, I just think about Mufasa. So Simba, remember who you are. I'm just being silly, but yeah, the Lion King comes to mind. I want to see the last card before I link these together for a theme. Gifts from God. Anyways, you are powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And then we are angels to bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive gifts from God. So what I'm seeing in this reading is this month, it's about you being authentic. Being authentic, being comfortable with who you are. It's all about you coming into yourself, into who you are, into your identity. This is what I'm seeing. I think you might be influenced by other people to kind of make decisions and do things that you don't necessarily want to do or that aren't in line with who you are, but you sometimes feel obligated to do these things for other people. I think some of you who picked Pile 4 are people pleasers, and it's something you're trying to unlearn, something you're learning how to value your own feelings and your own sense of peace just as much as everyone else's, because we all are equal, we are all one, we all deserve love, respect, and space, and that includes from ourselves. I'm seeing that you need to reach a certain level of comfort with who you are, the person and the mission that you have been sent here to do, keeping those internal feelings and those pulls that you have inside of yourself to different things and to different situations, to keep that at the forefront. Don't allow yourself to be influenced by outside people or outside things, as hard as that can be. Whenever you feel sort of a friction inside of yourself where it feels like what you're doing and how you feel is against each other, or something just feels off, take some time to sit back and really think about the person who you are and who you want to be, the person you're comfortable being, and who you want others to see you as. So anyways, yeah, live your life authentically to who you are and find a way to be comfortable with who you are, because you're beautiful. You're a beautiful human with a very kind soul. I really see a lot of kind people were drawn to this, a lot of kind people who care a lot about other people that need to learn that they matter just as much. So if that resonates with you, whenever you're feeling that kind of being tug of war inside of yourself, where people are influencing the things that you do because you don't want to upset others, take a step back and really think about what you want, if the situation is fair to you, and begin to value yourself just as much as everyone else. Not more, but just as much. And when you do that, you're going to see gifts just come into your life. And also, I'm seeing that you yourself can be a gift to other people. But when you're carrying so much weight from others, you can't be your best self for them. And you putting yourself first is actually the best way you can help others. And it's the best way that you'll be rewarded with that. So I'm going to put those up. I'm going to get into the tarot to further explore these cards, or just to explore different things that we're going to look at this month. So let's see. Weird, I got these two cards in pile one as well. Okay. So far in this reading, I see an immediate connection to the cards above it. So this one, remember who you are. These two cards both talk about being trapped by illusion, being trapped by boredom, or just feeling like you're drowning because you're unable to really be in touch with yourself. I find the people I picked this, people pleasing is the big theme I'm seeing, and worrying about upsetting other people. It's making you almost lose yourself, and you're not able to see your true beauty. You're not able to see the ways in which you are actually here to help others. You're just trying to make other people happy. The big thing I see here is the illusion. Both of these cards have to do with being trapped, feeling like you aren't confident in who you are, you're missing out on something, you feel like you're drowning. And all of this can be fixed by that reflection, by you remembering who you are, by you stopping and saying, what do I want? Who am I? Who is the person I want to be? Because that's important. And you can lose that. You can become trapped in a cycle of, who does this person want me to be? Or I want to do this, but it might upset this person in my life, so maybe I just won't. And that can become dangerous, and it can really hinder your ability to be your best self, your ability to really do what you're meant to do on this planet, because you are listening to others instead of your own inner wisdom and your own inner guidance. So really lean on your intuition, lean on prayer, ask for help from the angels, ask for help from God, and take those moments to really sit and remember who you are. I keep hearing the Lion King, and I'm thinking of that scene in the Lion King where Simba, he doesn't want to be king. He's worried about it. He's scared, and so he runs away. And then Scar takes over, and the hyenas are taking over, and everything is going to hell, essentially. And I see that parallel being tying into your life. You keep running away from what it is you really want to do, and you keep running away from what you feel you should do because you're afraid or because there's somebody influencing you to not do it. So really be in touch with any situation that feels that way for you. Be in touch with what is going to bring you joy and what's going to bring you fulfillment, because that's very important. So yeah, that's what I see with that. Over here, I see you getting through these feelings. I see I see you beginning a journey of self-discovery this month. I see you pushing yourself to do some new things, some adventurous things. Like, I'm seeing some of you might be picky eaters, and part of what you feel like you need to do to kind of deal with some anxiety you're dealing with is maybe to try some new foods. I see you going to, I don't know, like a sushi restaurant if you're afraid of eating raw fish and just giving it a try, or something like that. You're pushing yourself in a way to do something that you're kind of afraid of. I think some of you might resonate more with some social anxiety, and you're pushing yourself to go to a couple social events and talk to some people. And don't push yourself too hard to the point where you're going to have a panic attack or, we'll have to leave the event, but pushing yourself enough and in gradual stages where you see that you can do this and you're a great person and you don't have anything to be worried about. And with the food, if you don't like it, that's all. You don't have to eat it, but you've tried it. I see a theme of adventure with the people that have picked pile 4, and I see you pushing yourself this month, and that's a really great way for you to go about really being in tune with the person you are by challenging the parts of yourself and the anxieties that you have. And ultimately, the main goal of this month is believing in yourself, remembering who you are. Like I said, that's a big one for this, but this spell right on top of the comfort card says believe in yourself and be comfortable. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to please anybody else. You just have to live authentically to you, be kind to others. And if other people don't like you for that, that's on them, really. You need to prioritize yourself, and you need to live your life in a way where you're proud of it when you get to the end of it, because I see that you're stuck. You're a little stuck right now. And July is the month for you to recognize maybe why you're stuck, to push yourself in a way that can help you tackle parts of your personality that you think are holding you back. It's time for you to really address illusions and feelings of entrapment, feelings of hopelessness, challenge them through meditation, reflection, and being in tune with the person you want to be. And ultimately, knowing the person you want to be and the person you are is a wonderful human. Because you are. I can see that in this. I can see that you're working on yourself. You're dedicated to becoming a better person. And you becoming a better person and you finding that comfort in yourself and challenging your identity, it comes partially from challenging yourself. I'm seeing, I think some of you might have social anxiety, and gradually kind of going against that, exposing yourself to more and more social situations and more talking to different people. Part of it is kind of gradually exposing yourself to these things that are going to kind of push your insecurities and push your anxieties further down the line so you can become more comfortable with different things. But another part of it is really just understanding that there's nothing wrong with you. And knowing that You're loved, supported, and divinely protected. The angels are very proud of you, and they're always here to support you. And you have nothing to be afraid of, because as long as you believe in yourself and you can find a way to believe in yourself, you're going to be very happy with the person that you are. So now I'm going to just grab these oracle cards. These are going to serve as some advice for the month, some ways that kind of tie into this, that give you some more direct advice for how to have the best July or whatever month you're watching this as possible. So start. Integrity. Wow, that's crazy that you got that. Sometimes, because I just pick these cards, I don't look at them until I do the reading. So I always get chills when these cards are so connected to the rest of the reading when I haven't even looked at them yet. Like, it's crazy. This is just so clear. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. That's this whole reading, and that's what you need this month. You need to sit down and be like, what is rest for me? I matter. I matter just as much as everyone else. I don't care what anyone else has to say. This is what I need to do for me. This is how I want to live my life. And that is the energy you need this month. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, the next lesson, sacral chakra. You're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed food, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. So what I'm getting from this is to take a break. Take a break from what I'm seeing is people that bring you down, relationships that you don't necessarily want to cut off, but people that after you spend some time with them, you feel worse than you did before. Take a break from in July. I'm not saying don't see them at all, but maybe just cut down your time with them. Spend more time doing the things for yourself that you want to do. Make a special effort this month to really care for yourself in a dedicated way. Caring for yourself as if you were your child, I'd say. So packing yourself, if you work on site, packing yourself a cute little lunch every day, maybe with a little note that says like, you can do this, or some kind of affirmation that resonates with you. And making sure you're eating well. Not saying don't have any ice cream or something like that, but eating balanced this month. Eating foods that make you feel your best. And going for walks, maybe. Spending some time in nature, just pampering yourself. Treating yourself like you deserve having a break, and just authentically loving yourself and treating yourself as if you were your best friend or your child and you wanted to make them have a wonderful day. Think about yourself like these people you want to please, and try and value your opinion as much as you value theirs. Because your opinion, honestly, with your life, it matters more. And it should always be the first thing you think about. And the last one, listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. This is really just an echo of everything else. Listen to your gut. Live, like I said before, whenever you feel that like this inside, or things are just at against each other, step back and think about two sides of a situation. Think about pursuing each side, and just visualize pursuing each side one at a time, and notice how your body feels. And you'll know which thing you want to do, or what you want. You'll know which thing you want to do, which course of action you want to pursue, purely from what you feel in your gut when you do this. And trusting that gut feeling is huge. So this is basically how you can have the best July. I want you to push yourself, but not too hard, but enough where you can really challenge these beliefs you have. I want you to listen to yourself, love yourself, and really use this month as a self-care month for you. Make sure to do 3 things this month that make you excited and fill you with joy. And it doesn't have to be anything absolutely crazy, but 3 things. Challenge yourself, think of them tonight, brainstorm 3 things that you want to do this month that will make July feel like you have worked on yourself and increased your self-care and allowed time for stillness. That's what I think you should do. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If you want to book a one-on-one reading with me at any time, the link to my shop is down below here. Again, let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful July. Bye!